All right, let the interview begin. So, thanks for joining me, Chloe, for this quick little interview. Tell us a bit about yourself. So, who are you exactly?
I'm Chloe. I'm 19. I'm a tab operator and a bartender at a pub.
Now, we're here to talk about a significant turning point in your life, which you could describe as a moment your life significantly changed. It could have been very recently, maybe in the last 10 years, or maybe when you were little. So, what I'd like to know is what would you say this turning point is for you personally?
I have autism and I was diagnosed in year 12, 2020, when I was 17 by my therapist, which has kind of been a puzzle piece placer in a way.
The turning point exercise was really the first experience I've had conducting an interview before, other than the brief one we did in vlog 4. So it was definitely a big learning experience for me, as I did notice some things that I can improve on for next time. Something that I noticed during the edit after we had finished filming the interview was the importance of camera angles. Even though you are interviewing someone online and not in person, camera angles are still important to the shot. You must make sure that you are still obeying the 180-degree rule to ensure that the interviewer and the interviewee appear to be facing each other. This is something that I forgot to consider whilst filming and only noticed in the edit that we weren't facing each other. So I made the decision to flip my interviewee's camera to give this illusion. But that's something I'd like to keep in mind for the video portrait exercise. Whether or not I conduct the interview online or in person, I'll still make sure to do it right. Michael Rajaba's conducting and shooting interviews really delves into how to go about creating an interview by going through all of the basics. His section on setting was useful to me, as it stated the importance of the location where you conduct the interview. He states to shoot interviews anywhere significant to the participant. In the interview you just saw, I chose to shoot my participant in her own home, which is obviously very significant to her. This allows my interviewee to give more intimate responses than they would in, say, a public place. Such as streets, parks, or the beach, he or she will feel more exposed and like one of many. This stood out to me because when I film my next interview, I'm going to have to plan ahead and find suitable locations to shoot it that aren't just for my convenience, but also have some sort of relation to the person or topic being discussed. Another suggestion from Michael Rajaba is to rehearse your questions before the interview. Work out how to phrase your questions so they become direct and unambiguous. This is in order to prevent anyone being able to interpret any question in the wrong way, which I think is really important in an interview. As the director, I am asking these questions to retrieve a certain response or information from the participant. The last thing I want them to do is go off on a tangent about something that has no relation to the topic at all. So for my next interview, I will ensure to put myself in the shoes of the participant and read the questions aloud beforehand, to make sure what I'm asking makes sense and can't be manipulated in any way.